Did you get it?
Yeah.
Is it heavy?
No, it's light.
Was it bulky?
No, it's narrow.
Is the cover red?
It's blue.
Does it smell like almonds?
No, it smells like turpentine.
Was it ticking?
No, it's humming.
Is this 5550972?
No, this is 5550792.
Is this Al?
No, this is Gary.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Hello?
I have your package.
Where are you?
It's not important.
Is it heavy?
Oh, yes.
Is it bulky?
Oh, yes.
Is the cover red?
God, it's so red.
Does it smell like almonds?
Ooh, delicious almonds.
Is it ticking?
Ticking?
Yes, ticking.
Did you say ticking?
Yes, I said ticking.
May I help you? I don't know. Are you the private eye? Do I look like a private eye? These days it's hard to tell, darling. Yeah, right, So who should I tell Mr. Fingerhut is here to see him? Fingerhut? Did I not speak loudly enough? Fingerhut? You got a problem with my boss's name?
Hey, no need for fireworks. We just want to see the dick.
We want to see the dick?
Yeah, the dick, the Seamus, the private eye.
Mr. Fingerhut prefers to be referred to as a private detective.
Well, excuse me. May we please see His Royal Highness, the private detective?
Tell him it's Natasha. Mr. Fingerhut, there's a Natasha here to see you.
So, Natasha, I thought you were in Paris.
Maybe I was, but a little birdie told me about a little explosion.
Sometimes little birdies have big mouths.
Now there's an image.
What do you know about the bomb?
How much is it worth to you?
The bomb?
No knowing about the bomb.
Well, how much were you thinking?
When?
2 seconds ago.
What happened 2 seconds ago?
How should I know?
Good question.
Yes, that is a good question.
You bastard! You bastard! What are you doing with that woman? Who is that?
That's my wife.
Your wife? Oh, there's no justice.
Hello, ma'am. Special Agent Sims, Federal Bureau of Investigations. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Hello, love. Aren't you a pretty one? Step right in. Would you like a cup of tea?
No need, ma'am.
Well, all right then. Well, what?
I suppose you've heard about the terrible explosion downtown that took the life of Miss Brathwaite?
Can't say that I did. Why would I know that?
Because you've spent several years manufacturing timed explosive devices for the highest bidder, ma'am.
That may be, Governor, but I've gone straight. I spend my time now making tarts for the orphans. Would you like a tart?
No thanks, ma'am. Can you tell me where you were the night of April 15?
Yes, I can. I was serving pastries to the orphans down at Father Murphy's.
I see. Then you won't object if I speak to Father Murphy directly.
You do that then. Are you sure I can't offer you a tart and a cup of tea?
I'm sorry, ma'am. I'm a married man.
Well, what does that have to do with anything?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, aren't you a cheeky one, Special Agent Sims? Ha! Natasha?
Yes, darling?
I told you you'd muck it up. Those little gray men in trench coats mucking around. Be alert, and so help me, don't drag me into this.
You worry too much. Relax. Have a cup of tea.
I know where you live.
Are you threatening me?
Honey, I don't threaten. I act.
You need to keep an eye on our little friend.
Women.
Woo!
Mr. Fingerhut, I'm so relieved to see you here all in one piece.
Not as relieved as I am, Gladys. Have you met Miss Wehrmark?
No, I haven't. Pleased to meet you, Miss Wehrmark.
Just call me Amelia. Nice to meet you too.
How did you meet Amelia?
Remember when we arrived back here from Natasha's and you went to reassure your sister? Well, Miss Wehrmark arrived here shortly afterward, and she's the one who saw the Python's helper Bruce deliver the tarts directly to Father Murphy.
Yes, I had never seen that man before. He just gave me the creeps, and I knew something was really wrong when he wanted the tarts delivered directly to Father Murphy. Usually I get the very first tart.
But how did you know?
Well, everybody knows about Bob's Fingerhut, how he solves all those big cases, how he finds all the tiniest of clues, how he always comes out on top.
I knew we had to face the lion in his den, so we went to the funeral parlor where Mr. Dole, or the Python, was plying his trade. I took this recording chip and put it in the sweatband of my hat because I knew the Python had lost a memory chip last year in a drug transaction. Now I've got his entire recorded confession right here, and he won't be doing any hanky-panky with socks for a long, long time.
But what will happen to that adorable little girl, Natasha's daughter?
Natalia, she was taken in by Hermione, who gave up a life of demolition to pay her debt to society.
And what about that crazy woman, Betty Lou, the one who shot Natasha?
That's a difficult question. Shortly after she shot Natasha, Betty Lou was apprehended by a traveling militiaman who happens to be my half-brother.
You have a brother?
Yes, I do. He lives in Texas. He makes a living finding stray cattle and holding political meetings about illegal immigration. He goes by the name of Boyd Dobler, and when he heard that we'd been kidnapped, he rushed here immediately.
So Boyd Dobler took Betty Lou to the police?
Not exactly.
You all might know me because I'm what they call a super patriot. And what I've done here is embarked on a rehabilitation program. This here is Betty Lou Brastley. Hello, Betty Lou. Betty Lou had a tragic thing happen in her family when her sister was murdered by a mad Romanian bomber. Anyhow, my half-brother Bob Fingerhut is a private detective, and through some negotiations with the police department, we was able to forego Betty Lou doing any hard time for taking revenge. So, Betty Lou, I'm going to station you out on the border here. When you see any of them illegal immigrants, I want you to protect America. Can you do that?
America! Yeah!
Ain't she something? Yeah. Are you hungry?
I'm hungry, yeah!
Do you like Mexican food?
I like Mexican food, yeah!
Yeah. God bless America.
Yeah, whatever he says.
Boyd believes in something he calls frontier justice. I'll tell you more about it later.
Mr. Fingerhut, I think I'm ready for a vacation.
Miss Wehrmark, will you come with me, please?
Where?
There's a nice little cafe down the block. I've reserved a table for us so we can get to know each other better. I've heard they serve delicious tarts. Gladys, I'll need you to hold down the fort for a couple of hours. Can you do that?
Of course, Mr. Fingerhut. Just don't be gone too long.
I won't, Gladys. There are hundreds of cases out there to be solved, but only one Bob Fingerhut, private detective.
There goes a first-class dick.